When I moved to America, I didn't just experience culture shock, I experienced personality shock. Things that were normal my whole life suddenly felt wrong, and things I was taught to avoid became normal here. Some of these changes actually healed parts of me I didn't know were hurting. One of these things was body positivity, or just simply accepting and embracing who you are. In Russia, I was taught to hide my body. In America, I learned to accept it. In Russia, being thin is the standard, and you get the sweet pressure from society, your family, your friends. While in America, I feel this invigorating freedom of being just exactly as you are and accepting your own beauty. People are very beautiful here. Instead of having this one standard like in Russia and everyone trying to look alike, the beauty here is diverse and everyone is so genuinely beautiful in their own unique way. And this is so inspiring and so healing. By the way, I'm Anna, Slavic girl living in America, and I make videos about culture shocks, first impressions, and food reactions. Also in Russia, lip fillers, fake eyelashes, nails, all of that is completely normalized, partly because it is very cheap, but also because Russian beauty standards are completely wacko. Everyone is truly obsessed with getting themselves more pumped up, more beautiful. For some people, it is an important part to accept themselves, but at the same time, for others, it creates a very damaging and toxic environment where people actually question you like, why don't you get your lips done? What's up with you? It's almost like asking, hey, why don't you drink? I don't know, because alcohol is bad for you. But the same situation with the lips, like, but why? Why should I? When did this become a norm? I'm telling you, when you see jokes like Russian women getting all dressed up and putting makeup on just to go to the grocery store to buy bread, that's true. That's literally true. That's what we do. And naturally, when I first arrived here, that's also what I was doing. And my spouse was like, what the heck are you doing? Putting full face makeup on. We're going to the grocery store, literally. Why? Well, I don't know. You never know how the trip to the grocery is gonna go. You might end up in a cafe later. Who knows? You've got to be ready for everything. But honestly, here I learned to just accept myself and I go out with no makeup more often. And here I don't feel weird about it. I think that America really boosted my confidence. Overall, this mindset had a very healing effect on my self-image. Alright, next one I'm bringing up because I've been feeling a little sick lately and I came across the medicine culture shock. In Russia, there is a huge pharmacy culture and we have pills literally for every occasion. So luckily, I brought these magical pills with me from Russia. They're called Trekrizan, and basically you take these to boost your immune system when you feel like you're going to get sick or are already sick, and they literally help. I don't know how, but it works like a miracle. I took just 4 of these and I already feel so much better. I don't feel like I'm gonna go down anymore, and so that's what I'm used to doing every time I get sick in Russia. But I noticed that Americans actually just take vitamin C, drink hot tea with lemon or ginger, and just rely on their own immune system to work and fight the cold. So actually it might be a better approach Maybe I should let my immune system fight, but this time I don't have time for this. So I needed to get myself back together. But honestly, I wonder what you guys personally do when you get a cold. Do you take anything for it, or do you just let your body fight? Please tell me in the comments, because I'm gonna run out of these soon, so I'm wondering what I'm gonna do when I'm through with them. Also, I've noticed that you need prescription for almost everything here in America. While in Russia, technically you still need prescription, but honestly, no one really checks. No one ever asks for it unless it's very serious drugs, like some antibiotics and maybe antidepressants. But say regular blood pressure medications, you can get without any prescriptions, which is good. Like, you don't have to go to the doctor and go through all this trouble if you need it fast, but at the same time, it can hurt people because they don't know the dosage that they need to be taken. They don't even know if this medication is right for them, so it actually can be dangerous. In that respect, it's a much better system in America because people have to visit a doctor to get a prescription, but it can be rather expensive here, so it's like, I don't know. Thank God for Amazon Pharmacy nowadays. Have you ever used it, by the way? Because I've never been to an online doctor appointment before. Another thing that shocked me in America is small talk. In Russia, we do not talk to strangers, like ever. The only small talk I had growing up was with babushkas. That's all. Here, though, everyone talks to everyone. Age doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter. You can be standing in line and suddenly someone tells you their life story. What shocked me the most, though, when women started complimenting me. My hat, my dress, my makeup, and I was just standing there like, wait, what? What just happened? Because in Russia, if a girl likes your outfit, she will stare at you like she hates you. That's the compliment. When I told my babushka about American women giving compliments, she was like, wait, what? Another girl complimented you? And not a man? What? She literally could not process it. And honestly, I love this culture. It makes my day and it feels so warm and so human. But there is a downside too, at least while I'm getting used to it. Today, I was walking alone and a car pulled up behind me. In Russia, when a car slows down near you, you run. That's survival instinct. So I didn't even think. I ran. And later I realized, well, they probably just wanted to ask me for directions. But my Slavic trauma brain said, nope, survival mode activated. Do you like small talk with strangers, or do you secretly hate it? Another culture difference that shocked me in America is smiling. Like, people just smile at everyone for no reason. You know very well that Russians don't smile. But the thing with Russian women specifically, some of my friends told me that they literally don't smile because they are afraid that smiling will give them wrinkles. They're like, beauty first, happiness later. But of course, we do smile, but only with friends. In public, we all keep our emotions inside. Poker face at all times. In America, though, everyone is so open and outgoing. And honestly, I love this. One smile can change your whole day. But even now, I still have Slavic trauma. I am still afraid to be the first one to smile. Because in Russia, when you smile at a stranger, you're probably never gonna get a smile back. You get confusion, suspicion, maybe judgment. So in America, I still wait. Like, okay, you smile first, and then I'll smile. Are you a smile at strangers person, or don't look at me in public person? Tell me in the comments. And one last thing that really shocked me was how polite everyone is. Say customer service, for instance. I'm sure you're used to being greeted with a smile, and when cashiers are super friendly, and no matter where you are, everyone wishes you a great day, no matter who you talk to. Literally everyone is giving out good vibes. Because in Russia, this just doesn't happen. One day, my friends and I did a very fun experiment, and each store we went to, each coffee shop we came in, we wished a great day to each employee. And oh my god, I wish you could have seen their faces. They were literally blown away. Because usually you expect them to be nice, you expect them to say, oh, have a nice day and all that. But they don't usually do it, again, because you never get it back. You just don't get anything nice back, okay? So it's it can hurt, you know? You put your heart out there, and Russians don't usually reply back. So I understand why they don't do this. I totally get it. But then when customers actually do it first, they just can't process it. They're like, oh, but thank you. You too. That was just amazing. I wish that all Russians started doing that. So yeah, moving to America didn't just teach me new habits. It taught me that it's okay to talk more, to smile more, to be more open. I still carry my Slavic instincts with me, but I'm slowly learning to choose warmth over fear. But what was the biggest culture shock you experienced when moving or traveling? Leave your stories in the comments below. I cannot wait to read them all. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.